You see, it's so easy for the season we're in the moment, to become the lens through which we see all of life. You've seen it done. You know people who have done it. Maybe you've even done it yourself. You've gone through a season of rejection. And all of a sudden, you start thinking that you're always going to be rejected. That anytime anybody really gets to know you, they're going to turn away from you. They'll find a reason to reject you eventually, because you took a season of rejection and you let it define your life. Just because you were rejected once this year, in the worst year ever, does not mean that you always will be rejected. We've seen people who are walking through a season of loneliness, and they think they're never going to find a companion. They're always going to be lonely. Don't make a season the season of your life. It's just a season. Just because you're lonely now doesn't mean you're always going to be lonely. It doesn't mean that. Just because you don't have somebody now, it doesn't mean you're never going to find somebody to fill that space in your life. Just because it's a season of defeat for you doesn't mean you're always going to be defeated and you're never going to experience a victory. Just because it feels like you're getting shelled by life doesn't mean you're always going to be getting shelled by life. I know it feels like it's just a never-ending supply of bad news and uncomfortable challenges that you have to face, but it's just a season. Say it again for those who can't hear it in the back. You're dealing with some tough stuff. You're wrestling with some depression. You feel isolated and alone. You're walking through a sickness. No matter what you're dealing with in life, it's just a season. That's why there's so many reminders in Scripture. Galatians 6:9. Don't give up doing good. At the proper time, you'll reap the harvest. Right? Like in Isaiah, God says, can't you see it? Like, you can't see it. You need to see it. I'm doing something new. Don't let your season become the season. If you can see it, if you see the season you're in, then you can start to see